together again.
Yes. Good to be back.
Yeah. The last session just like blew my mind, and it was such a plot twist.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. That
That
time we were doing the plot twist thing in the X Factor course.
Yeah, and so for me, like I'm still continuing being the plot twist. And so before we started recording, we were getting into the energy of today. So we're recording this on the 1st of July, just right after the full Capricorn moon, which was all about releasing the karmic constructs, the karmic contracts, the releasing whatever you don't need anymore, your old identities. Because Saturn rules Capricorn, which is the keeper of time, the keeper of structures, the keeper of laws and rules, and it's also your own imprisonment, things like where you are keeping yourself captive, and all of those things that we got to release in the last full moon. And by just talking about a few things that is going on for each of us today and the feeling of it. Paul said today is an ace day, and out of the suit, the tarot, he said Ace of Wands. So I shuffled my deck, said, okay, I want to find the first ace, and the first ace was the Ace of Wands that came out, of course. And also in the Mayan Astro cards, today is the yellow seed day, which is about creativity, which is about, it's a fire element, it's about burning. The wands is a fire element, and that's the alchemical process of burning the old and creating the new. So it's about new beginnings. And today also Paul, and I'm going to put the link to his video in the description box below for today, which was the Foal. And I'll so Paul, can you talk a little bit about the video that you posted today and the meaning of that?
Yeah, today so I've been doing a constellation every day interpreted through the day's energies and music. And today's constellation is Equuleus the Foal. So this is one of the constellations that was recognized by the ancient Greeks. Many of them were, like a few dozen constellations were, but of all of those, this is the smallest and least bright of those constellations. But they still took this patch of sky with a cluster of stars and said, we know what this is. This is Equuleus. This is a baby horse. So it's interesting that even though it was small, they saw something in it.
Yeah, exactly. So for today, we have the Ace of Wands, the Foal, and the Seed as key codes.
Yeah.
Which for us, like the overlying theme was new beginnings.
Yeah, it definitely feels like it. And I think I said the question is what are you choosing to create? Because this is sort of an intentional beginning instead of like a random happenstance. It's an empowered place that we're starting from.
Okay, so let's take each an oracle card to see what energies are going to support us in our conscious creations. Always for the highest expression of ourselves and the highest expression of everyone else.
The card I picked out is Mountain. Let's see if I can hold this so you can see it. The keyword here is clarity. And I'm going to quickly look at the book and see what it says about this card. This is card number 16, and the deck is The Elemental Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. So this is about the advantage of looking at things from a higher perspective. If you're too close to something, you can't see it in its fullness. But if you take the high road and look at the big picture, you can put it in a different perspective. So that's the clarity. The mountaintop view is clarity.
And as you said before, with the constellation of the Foal, which has the least brightest stars, but if you take the higher perspective, it doesn't mean that they don't shine brightly like all the others. It's just the lens through which we're looking at it right now.
Right,
and
yes.
what we can't see doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Like, you have to go beyond what you can see to know that like beyond the known is the unknown.
Yes, and of course, if you could take a spaceship and visit any of those stars, they would show their true brightness to you close up. And it's really from our specific perspective as we're looking at the sky here that it just seems to be less bright.
And if you take the limitations of Saturn and you go beyond the limitations of your beliefs, like, oh, I don't look like I'm shining brightly in the mirror, but actually you are. You're just like, your mirror is fogged up, let's say by Neptune. So it's just fogged. It doesn't mean that you're not shining brightly. It's just there's something, there's a cloud in between, so you can't see it properly.
Right.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. Okay, so I chose the Native Spirit Oracle deck by Denise Lin this time, and the card that came out is Grandmother Earth.
All right.
Which, so the mountains, the Apus.
Yeah.
The Apus of is the masculine in the Incan tradition. That's the masculine, the Apus.
Mm-hmm.
It still belongs to Earth, of course, but it's like Grandmother Earth, and then you have the Apus, the masculine, and the lakes, the waters, is the feminine.
Okay.
Yeah, so Grandmother Earth, the card meaning is stop and take measure of your life. Assess who you are and where you are. Get grounded. Make plans for the future, but don't act on those plans until you are ready and feel secure in stepping forward. There's a profound source of strength and power within you, and it is expanding now. Okay, so Jupiter just jumped into Leo, which is about power, leadership, your character towards other people,
right?
Your frequency of you, and it's a fire sign as well, Leo.
Right.
So so put your roots down. This is the time of preparation and going deeper. So your native spirit wants you to know that Grandmother Earth provides the trees, plants, flowers, rivers, streams, oceans, mountains, and valleys, and supports us with her bounty. She's stable and strong in her devotion to us. You are supported and loved, even if you're not always sure of it. Strength is growing within you. Don't rush. Slow down. The seeds that you plant now will bring abundance in the future, but only if you take the time to nurture those new beginnings. And you can't make this up, can you?
Yep. So there's our seed. We're definitely creating, but it's interesting how closely aligned those two cards are. They're both earth energies. And what I'm taking from them together is that we're at this point of creating intentionally, but we're not just jumping headlong into it. We are meant to take the time to consider where we are, what we're doing, and what we want, instead of just saying what's the next step to take.
And
So
it's important to ground yourself.
Yes.
So do it. Take the inspired step. You don't need to feel secure about where you're headed and feel safe about where you're headed. And at the same time, when you have when you feel safe in your body, and then the next inspired step that you take, you can take that knowing that you're safe.
Right.
So security and protection surround you. You are safe.
Yep.
If you're thinking of making secure financial investments and receive this card, it's telling you that this is a good time to do so. It's not a time to take risks. And so the journey would be walk barefoot on the earth, place your hands in the earth, or make investments. Imagine the strengthening, grounding energy of the earth filling you and your life.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely about connecting to the earth, to receiving that kind of stability, the kind that a mountain represents, and being sort of thoughtful and intentional with what's coming next.
Yes. So for me, it's the energy of grounding yourself, growing those roots because you are strong. And when you have that foundation, the seeds that you put in, they're going to grow into long-term success.
Right.
Okay, so Ehenea akaya no kuish DNA ayaf moyene yesh ne kare he kena ke nu unu kuinea he hesh de kena kare ke utu unu inika na hesh katuhunoea.
Being soto korat ale tituva anur orvalabo 𝒸ℴ𝓃
Kana kia ono hono o kaia na e a kaia shkatu ono koia ne ke. Ne a kaia hashka ono kora e ne ke ashto e ni ki na e toa. He a na e shato ono koe ne. E ne ke a te a ne e so tu ono e. Ne ke ne ke a koe. Ne ko ne e sto ono e ne e. Ne ne ono e. Naya na haya kaya koyo sho nukia he.
Anafisa Roberto Overcarwa and Tudor Bravo Atuki Tarabravo Avarchito Anafti Bakara Tedopo.
Ne kea no koe ne ya a kea ne tu ono ne ya kea shenea tu ono ne te ya ne ya tu ono istiki no no ku no no to ya ka he te ya seki ne kea no ko no ko shendea ha.
Orabar Arvina Aged Anakinka.
Ne ke kurio to no koe sete ne ya ka no ko ne hi kaya re te seto kono koe ne sete no ro ko no te ya sata kare ya kaya no ko stikia.
Thanks.
Okay, that was the first time. And they told me they were the mountain dragons.
Okay.
And they were so glad to be able to speak through me. That was what came at the end. They were like, we are in gratitude to finally have a vessel to speak through.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm feeling a lot in my solar plexus right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I was not consciously tracking that, but yeah, that's definitely where the energy is for me as well.
Yeah, so that at the beginning it felt like more in the sacral, but then it totally moved to the solar plexus, and I was like, you know, that sun, that also fire element with
Right.
the yellow color, and I'm just realizing this now. I didn't connect the dots before, but that got very activating in my solar plexus.
Mm-hmm.
Grounding your feelings, grounding your emotions in the strength of you. That's what I just got.
Yeah, and while I was speaking light language, the visuals in my mind were about like preparing the ground as if you are planting. So, you know, not just tilling it, but also doing a blessing for the soil itself. So
Yeah,
that's
I
the
saw you
kind of
making
energy
that.
I was in. Yeah.
Yeah. So what came for me is like, once you've done that, that's where what I was embodying, like when you've laid the foundation, that allows the sprouts to come out, and you water it, and then it all grows.
Right.
And so like the roots go down and the leaves go up. That's what came directly after that.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. Next round.
Okay. Let's pick another card.
What's the question?
I was thinking of picking another oracle card, but I don't have anything like as a theme except what we come up with in the card.
Okay. So what else is going to support us in the new beginnings and of creating this, like, the environment for the seeds to grow?
Right. Yeah. So if we think we've just set the prepared the soil or set our intentions, what's going to make our ventures successful, make our plants grow.
Good.
Okay, and the card I drew is cave. The keyword is protection. And when I glance at this, it is funny just how much it looks like a seed that's just been put into a hole in the soil, even though it's the whole ball is a sphere instead of a flat ground. But
look at all the seed, look at everything that's sprouted from
yeah,
protecting the seed.
yeah, everything is growing outward. It's nice.
And it also looks like an eye.
It does, yeah. So this is card 17. Oh, and the implication is that also this is the womb of the woman who's pictured here, because there's no separation between her and the green ball. So very rich imagery here.
Beautiful.
So,
in the tarot, protection isn't that like the 7 of Wands?
Don't know. Yeah, I don't know tarot as well as I should, but yeah.
You know it as much as you need to right now.
Yeah, I don't have an immediate answer to which card is protection.
The 7 of Wands.
Okay.
It's like,
Mm-hmm.
I go to Wands. Oops, look at the Wands. I remember. Yeah, defend what is important to you. Stand up and protect your vision. Be proud of what makes you unique and defend it steadfastly. Shout your desires from the rooftops. Move forward and forget about the people who try to keep you down or take your vision away from you. You have a unique vantage point. They don't. And so it's in the upright position is challenge, struggle, defense, taking the high road. And the 7 of Wands energy is, I haven't got all of this down yet. 1, 7, Mars in Leo.
There's Leo again.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Of course there's Leo. It makes
Yeah.
total sense.
Yep. Yeah, I keep
Yeah,
thinking about Leo. I have my, sorry,
we get a close-up of the dragon.
my lion is here for
Ooh.
Leo. The thing is, my 88-day music project is it wraps up the day before Lion's Gate. So I keep thinking of Leo as, or Lion as the spirit guide for my project. Like, I'm not sure where it's heading, but I think the lion knows where I'm heading.
Oh, the lion has all the information because the lion is strength, it's power. Oh my gosh. It's where are you? Where are you? I know the card that I'm looking for in the major arcana. I know I'm going on a tangent, but that I like it's where are you? I'll show it. Strength, yeah. Strength.
Yeah,
It's card number 8. And it's the astrological correlation of Leo.
right. It traditionally has the lion and the person.
Exactly. I'll have to quickly find the
Yeah,
card. Yeah, the strength card.
yeah,
And it reminds us that true power comes from within.
right.
Through patience, gentleness, and compassion, one can overcome obstacles without resorting to physical aggression. The woman and the lion signify that we need to tame the beast within ourselves and find balance. So in the upright position, inner calm, courage, control, patience. In the reverse, it's struggle, anger, rage, pride, and force. Right.
Yeah, the strength card I think of as about learning learning self-discipline or learning ways to manage your energy so that you express it in a way that's controlled and matches your intention instead of just what's the word I want? Sort of recklessly taking action. So it's that measure of balance and discipline.
So what I really resonate with is like having like, being what I would say is the action that comes from congruency leads to your desired outcomes. Action that comes from like you would use the word recklessness
Mm-hmm.
leads to undesired outcomes, but at the same time it leads to the thing that you need to receive
Mm-hmm.
so that you can come back into congruence.
Right. Yeah.
And it's like more about, so if you focus your energy on the thing that you desire instead of on the thing that you don't want, you like the universe has no other choice but to rearrange itself around that version of you to because you know that that desired outcome is here for you.
Yes.
Okay, so here is the card. It was nearly all the way at the bottom of the deck there.
Mm. Yep.
And it has the infinity sign at the top.
Yep.
And it is it's the number 8, 8 portal,
That's right. Yeah.
Lion's Gate.
Yeah.
It's in the card.
Yes.
I'm just seeing that now. It's in the card.
Mm.
And like the infinity sign in the middle is the X. You are the X factor.
Right. 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 So here's what my book says about cave, the cave card that I pulled. The keyword is protection. You are loved and protected in your endeavors. And I think we just said that a few minutes ago. Know yourself. Taking silent time is good for your mental health. retreating after periods of extreme hard work is a positive, be embraced by nature. So I think this is talking about the idea of a retreat or a vision quest where you go within yourself to prepare yourself for what you will be doing next. And there's this shamanic tradition of going into a cave for a period of time. Sometimes it's for 3 days, but it doesn't, the exact timing doesn't matter, but it's this tradition of doing a structured inner search, sitting with yourself before a period of outward action.
Yeah, increase the time between reaction and response, or between event and response.
So I think that that seems to fit the idea of we're at a new start here on July 1st, but we're not meant to rush. We are meant to know ourselves and know what we want before we rush ahead.
That's beautiful. Okay, so I took a card from the Mayan Astro cards by Bianca Feddersen and Tanya Brock, because this is a rabbit hole that I've just dived in since Monday. And I've had some really beautiful things. And what came out, the card that came out is Portal Day.
Wow. Amazing.
Okay, and yesterday was a portal day according to the Mayan calendar. And apparently today we pulled the portal day right now because like every day, every decision that you make is a portal. Every choice, so we're at every crossroads that you stand, so I see like the Two of Swords, at every crossroads that you stand is a portal, because you get to make a choice on which road to take.
Right.
And when you make the choice and you take one road, another dimension opens where you took the other road, and all of the multi-dimensions open up there. So like every crossroads that you're at, every decision, every choice that you make is a portal. So what it says in the book is, when you draw this card, your soul wants to grow, to expand. The galactic gates of Mayan wisdom are open for you. Go to your inner reception and listen to the messages of your soul and the universe that you are now allowed to receive. What would you like to look at and experience more deeply in connection with the intention with which you have drawn this card? In what area does your body want to connect more deeply with your soul space in order to better understand the messages of the cosmos? The more honest you are with yourself here, the clearer the message will be.
Wow. So it's amazing how much these messages are fitting together. And what I'm getting like as an overall energy here is just the energy of a question, like your card reading, your card text from the book had a series of questions, and I think those are all like the questions you could take into the cave or into your self-inquiry and sit with to know what to do. So this is all about bringing clarity to the questions so that you can get the most meaningful answers.
Yeah, and the thing is that everything is within you, and the strength is within you to all the answers are within you, and
Yep.
you are that strong, you are that powerful.
Mm-hmm.
that you don't need anyone else to tell you what is right for you.
Yeah.
That's how strong you are.
Yes. So I just thought of something I often tell students when I'm teaching shamanic journeying, when I'm teaching people to connect with spirits. I say your spirit guides have like access to all the information in the universe, but you need to ask the questions before they'll give you the information. So I always encourage my beginners to be active in posing their questions, to know what they're looking for and be clear what information they want. Because yeah, all that information is available, but you won't know that until you are explicitly asking, seeking.
Okay, so how does that tie together? Like, because like we've buried the seeds, and now we're creating the environment for them to grow in
Right.
successfully.
Yes.
So what I'm sort of hearing is like ask good questions.
Mm-hmm.
And the answers are within.
Right. And these are all going to be in the context of what it is you want it to grow into. So how do you want this to unfold, to open up? And what can we do to make that what we think of as the best outcome?
Who do we have to be to have a best outcome instead of what we want to do? Who do we want to be? What is the identity of that version of you, of having that outcome? But and at the same time, it's not about the outcome, it's about the journey.
Right.
It's not about what tree or what is going to, like, how it's going to bloom. It's about the environment that you are creating as it's growing.
Right.
Anything to add?
No, I think we can tune in and get started with the light language. Harapun bir alki ombarkorpa asituba afaturapa o an aeli arero adikirpo elisish arbaro apetit akinurabar olapi abes orvaroporo 𝒸𝓃𝒾𝓃𝒾𝓃 alapito anapa baptepe empito anakotupa.
Ono koye nashte ke anare tuko ono yeneke. Deeshtia koro koyena ya kiasta to unuyena. Tare eke no kuyene yes tuina o ono koyine. Tara heya shatena kaya no uku nuitie. Nea kaya na ya sotu unu po. Nea kaya tu unuinia trea. Tia shononia. Tia na ya sotu ko onoya. No ne kyös, ne kiana, narea kiasho, no uko no koyana heste kiana hakia.
Pare ele pakaro o al elemino dua vaveroa. Fatsu ke turpurpovo anatube ati de juvo. Hector dun ele ulu uferu akaro shujaba avadakoro. O verero o meheto anatupo akata ashiva.
Ina ko ono yoneshi, ine akare fugono yine hea shaka, area tia na ko no yine fane me he tia stuko onaya, efano kono yine ia tu fuma kea na kaya shotu, ina ko no yasha, de kono tia shtikine. Tuno koro yine yine sa, ne te ashonu. Neki nökönä koja fana histia kai ne te ja tuinnika nahaye keana yesini ne konu kunias duone jaka narestino kuinaha.
Para vägrar avvara ösinen para. Vad är gulperi? Anet o ala för oshurba. Aveti ala gulbrava. Ala di dara for. Anabe ate vet akaragoba.
Mihin konu kuhunu ne kares ne karehai no yasha tikina kai na isa tikina ko koroini he dahias tutu no koyene atiana kaya ne isa tukunia seista kona.
Arava ere churaporo kiri favel ante ora poro kara.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. My heart was just like bursting.
Yeah, I definitely felt that in my heart as well.
Wow.
Mm.
When you were talking, my heart space was just expanding.
Wow.
Thank you.
Nice.
Okay, so do we want to go for round 3 or?
Yeah, I think that feels right. Let us do one more.
I'm asking what other energies, what other spirit guides want to support here in the growth.
All right. Well, card I just pulled out, it flipped over for me, is rain. So that certainly goes with that question in a very literal way.
I love that.
Yep. And the keyword here is fecundity. So that fits too. So yeah. So that's this looks like
is that the number 7 in the middle?
It looks like a number 7. Yeah. Now, I don't know if that was intended. But yeah, the strokes in like the womb part of the figure.
Yeah, and rain, I mean, water element is the feminine element. So we went from the womb again to watering the plants so that they can grow.
Yeah.
And if I look, are both arms crossed across her chest? Because it looks like the X is like on her heart.
It looks that way. it's hard to see now what. See, I think part of this X is a fold of fabric. So yeah, it's hard to see what exactly is happening here, but it's definitely an X over the heart.
The X factor.
Yeah.
And all the beautiful flowers. My God.
Yeah. Everything is growing abundantly in this picture.
How beautiful. Okay. So what does the
So,
message say?
let's quickly look. This is card number 35. Oh, I love it when the book flips open to the exact page I'm looking for. And that's what happened. The conditions of greater prosperity are being met. Know that all will be well. Cleanse yourself of old, outdated views. You have everything you need to grow. Let yourself be cleansed. Okay, and they say fecundity is fruitfulness in English. Okay. So the book goes on to talk about the water cycle, but also it leads with the beautiful sound of raindrops hitting the surface. So asking you to focus in on the sound.
And do you know what that card also looks like?
What's that?
The Empress. Not that one.
Right.
That's the cave.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm getting my cards mixed up. So where did I put that back in the deck? No, here we go. Sorry. Losing track of my stuff. Yeah. So the Empress also, emphasizes the womb.
Which is Venus.
Right.
Because she's all about creation and abundance, luxury, nature.
Yeah.
Wow. Is there anything else that comes up for you about that card?
No, I think it's like very on the nose because we are planting our seeds and new intentions. We've prepared the ground and the rain is here. The message in the book emphasizes that all the conditions are already favorable. So it's not that we need to worry or strategize or figure out what we need to do. Everything is coming together to support our intentions.
Okay, so I went back to the native spirit deck. I just felt called to do that. And we have Spirit Keeper of the South.
Okay.
Okay, so you have the sun, the flowers. So we need the sun as well. Oh,
right.
Can you see? Yeah. So if the flowers are here and the sun, when you have the rain, you have the sun, and the sun allows you to grow your seeds as well. We have an abundance of light. And the sun is also Metatron. I don't know if you can see, but like I'm seeing Metatron in there.
Yeah, I don't pick that out, but I believe you. Yeah, so we have the sun and the rain both helping all our flowers grow.
Okay, so the Keeper of the South. Abundance and prosperity in all forms. Expansion, surging energy, activity, movement, rapid growth. Be open to receiving the bounty of the universe. This is a great time for medical procedures. Your energy will be at a maximum. So the native spirit wants you to know in the medicine wheel, the south direction symbolizes the warmth of the noonday, summertime, the full moon, and a time of rapid growth. Crops grow with vigor during the summer months. In the human cycle, it also represents the vitality of childhood. Coming back to the foal.
Yeah.
This is your time to shine. It's also a time of great bounty in all areas of your life. Open your arms to receive gifts from the universe. So if you live in, I have to say, if you live in the southern hemisphere and you've drawn this card, then you have to read the Spirit Keeper of the North, because the meanings are reversed.
Right.
So the journey is stand facing south during the midday. Close your eyes and feel the warmth of the sun opening your heart center. Absorb the sunlight as you sense yourself absorbing the abundance of the universe.
Right. Yeah. So whatever we are setting in motion today, it seems like the messages are as favorable as could be for things coming out well, and we don't need to be anxious about it. We want to be just clear in our intentions and in who we are.
Yeah, abundance is all around us. So we don't need to be looking for abundance, but being gratitude for the abundance that you are.
Right. Yeah, gratitude, yes, because all of the elements, all of the things that we need are being brought to us, and that's why the cards are saying everything is coming up well. Everything is growing abundantly.
Yeah. So like everything is already available to you. You don't have to put effort into it. It's already here.
Right.
Okay. So we want to go in?
Yes.
Perfect.
Of that, oh, never got over. I told about it. I said to over. Dedicated of. I did be head on whatever I had. Of that did it so. Of it please be ball. I did keep by I and should have bar. I did eat bar. I did keep to bar. I have a seizure over the orbital go. Or the bill. Or the beauty on the ball.
𝒸𝓃𝓊𝓊𝒾𝓃𝓎 Nekia Nekia no Otuini Eke Nai Dio no He Ne Dia Nai Ne Dia Shando no Ya Dai Ne Anaya Shatuinia the Ono Ikinai Ne Dia Dia Duashanekiai AI.
Vad tänker du bli arabara? Vad tänker du en sujubara vara? Bebe oikarkov anubeletit anubadet okoro. Ocho shite oporkova. Akatatora so shupopa genking tapatotorbo. Varekefbet. Vaderesu tupofoto. Abagirobi agatotopi aleto tovera. Ama ovi durable ovokova afa deep averi turbero boro kochi shirboba.
Ono koyene dia akaya de dono koyene tea daya setako noya, nea, tea do no koya famaya, tea sho, no, nea satonoya, hea, tea dash, ono guinia, daya sato, no goya, diana hea, diashkono, oenaya, setina gaya, no ku no kuinea, daya, tea sho do no kuinea. Te atua fa mahiki a shutu no koya. Troko ya fea. Te a shutu ini. Te kono kia na ya sitia. Tra hea kaya shuntu koa.
Perché le benefici che fai alle verbofa adesso tutto alle che trova io regalo io credo e ora rapara e ti allora va un po' freddo il diritto per chi
No koi. No koi. No koi. And it is done, and it is done, and it is done.
nice. Yeah, to me that almost felt like I were reciting prayers or religious texts, starting with like I felt like it was a hymn of gratitude, and it ended with something like a benediction, which is like a go forth and do good things, and a blessing for the end of a religious service. That's just what it felt like. It felt kind of sacred.
Yeah, definitely that felt sacred. It, I, for me, I saw this stream of light going from the heart center to the throat, because I like my throat chakra was being activated a lot, and like when you are connected to your sacred technology of your body, the like sacred ceremony with yourself, you are congruent, and what the spells that you speak manifest your reality. And so when you do it so I call it you can call it religion, I call it ceremony. It's like the sacred ceremony. And so that what you speak in there, when you set your intention, when you're in sacred ceremony with yourself in the cave, with whatever choices that you make, that is how your reality then is created. And that is the abundance of you.
Beautiful.
I love that.
So, yeah. So we're sending out these powerful blessings for, I guess, for the month of July, for all our listeners, for anyone who's tuning in. We're really establishing these great creative energies.
Absolutely. Wow. At the end, I felt my third eye, like my pineal gland, being charged. Like when you were speaking at the end, there was a charge in my pineal gland. We're like, okay.
Nice.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
When you speak, I like my body feels so in resonance with what you say.
Wow.
and it's amazing. I actually jumped into Beyond now
Okay, good for you.
on Monday during our X Factor experience session. There was a ding, and Courtney said, "Oh, that was a nice one. It was me." I actually did write in the chat that was me, and she thought it was me because we had our first, or my first session last night with Zero,
Uh-huh.
like directly with Zero, and yeah, it was so beautiful. July for me, like Zero told me, July for me is going to be accelerated. I'm going to feel so much. There's going to be a lot happening for me in July, is what Zero said. Like,
Beautiful.
okay. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm telling you this, because what you just said,
Yeah.
totally resonates and is what Zero told me last night.
Yeah, so in that same X Factor Live, I wrote in the comments, I'm ready for it to be July, because since May, I've been thinking it was July.
Yeah,
I've like become unstuck to the calendar, and my soul was already in July. So I feel like it's a really important period for me, even though I don't consciously know what's coming. For me, I'm continuing the music project that I started in May, and it's going to run through July and into early August. And I'm not consciously aware of any other big thing that is coming in, but it's clear that it's going to be a big time for me.
yeah, it's a big time for all of us, because we, like, everything that we released in the Capricorn full moon, this is happening for everyone, if you're conscious of it or not. We had to release a lot of things so that we could make space for the energy that is coming in July.
Yeah.
Everyone did, and so that we could actually alchemize the energy that we are all going through, the process that every human being is going through. And so everyone needed to release old identities, needed to release old patterns, and like the people who are aware of it, we feel it so much more. We get to experience that very consciously, and we have all opened the space. We've opened our portals,
Right.
to create the foundations. We have now an upgrade. We've all upgraded wombs. There we go.
Nice. I have a guide for my womb, my sacred womb. As a man, I don't have a physical womb, but
In this
now
life.
I wanted to run and like check in with that guide and say, what's going on with this new womb energy?
Okay, plot twist.
Yeah, fun.
Do that now.
Yeah. I wanted to mention that after the part one of our conversation, which was a little more than a week ago, um, it could be that just the opening up of more of my light language, just being willing to do it in public, could have made a difference. But I found myself channeling verbally messages at first for myself that were longer and deeper than ones that I've been channeling, because I've been doing this practice of recording a voice memo from my soul every day for 4 weeks, for 3 weeks now. But then all of a sudden it started getting more profound and getting deeper messages. And then just in the last few days, I've started channeling messages that were meant for other people. So something is really opening up for me just in this time frame. And one of those messages that I channeled and shared, it said, the energy is shifting for all of us in ways that open up new ways of like changing or navigating to different timelines so that things can happen faster and without fully making sense in terms of cause and effect. So I don't fully even understand that message that I channeled, but it's saying that we don't want to hold on to the way we think things work structurally or logically, because they don't have to work that way, and we can have things shift very quickly that might have been stuck for a long time. So that I do think this is a powerful period that we are stepping into.
Definitely. And again, Saturn rules Capricorn,
Right.
who
So
is the ruler of time.
Saturn is sort of the keeper of the structures that can
Exactly.
either they can tie us down and keep us from changing, or we can flip that around and use them to our own benefit.
The structures, like that would be externalizing things. The structures never kept you down. You kept yourself down. That's the Eight of Swords.
Right.
Where all the swords are behind you and you have you've tied yourself up, you've blindfolded yourself.
Yep.
And so the structures were never there to keep you, like they never kept you closed up. You did. You, like, everything that is in your life you allow. There's nothing that is in your life that you don't allow. And manifestation, you don't manifest, the universe manifests. You set your intent, and the time between setting your intention and that thing being manifest is getting shorter and shorter for all humanity. And I mean, it's like the way that I use or talk about it is, if you look at 100 years ago, how long it took to manifest a car. So I'm
Right.
talking about so in 1926, cars existed, but not everyone had a car.
Right.
Okay, so how it took a while to be able to manifest, to be able to own a car.
Right.
Now, most people could have two cars.
Right.
Like each person has a car. Maybe they have two cars. Some people have 5 cars and more. So the time between the intention of I want a car and actually receiving it has become much, 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 much shorter.
Right.
And so this is the thing. Everyone has been able to manifest. Everyone does manifest if they're doing it, or co-creating with the universe. Everyone is co-creating with the universe,
Right.
so that the universe can manifest all of these things into your life. It's just you're doing it consciously or unconsciously, and the theme is everything has gotten very quick, and it is exponential.
Yep.
The thing is, we have passed the inflection point of the S curve.
Right.
And so everything is speeding up exponentially right now because of everything that is going on. It looked linear. It was never linear.
Right.
But at the beginning, it looks linear until you reach the inflection point, and then it goes. And like that's what Zero keeps on saying, is we cannot go back because we have gone past the inflection point. We cannot go back. Even as a humanity, we cannot go back.
So that conversation about an inflection point reminded me of something, and I guess it's too deep for this conversation, but I'll send you a note about that. It's very interesting.
Love it. Okay, so we can close this out. How do you want to close this out?
This just came to me. Let's do a short light language thing where we're both speaking together in the energy of sending people off with blessing.
Love that.
Right. Well, thank you for having me
as a
guest again. And I want to thank anyone who is tuning in and listening all the way through this conversation. Honored.
Yeah, thank you so much. And I'm going to put the links to the YouTube videos below, and also how you can contact Paul, how you can see the work that he does. I have my offerings below as well. I am just in total gratitude for this whole experience. And I know that you are creating amazing things, and it resonates with so many people already, and it's going to attract even more people, and it's also going to evolve into something that you have no idea what that is right now, but it's gonna blow up.
Yep. Yeah, it is true. I don't know where I'm headed. I'm just following the specific things I'm committed to now, but I know there is a lot more. So thank you so much for that reflection, and thank you for having me again. It's been such a pleasure.
Yeah, I love having you on here. I love this conversation, and at the speed of alignment, we're going to do it again.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye now.
Thank you for listening to the 𝒁𝒨𝓃 podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider sharing it with a friend or leaving a review on Apple Podcasts. Join us next week for a deep dive into the history of witchcraft in Europe.
Every crazy thing you've seen, every vision, every dream, every nobody would believe me. That's your energy, vibration and frequency. You're not broken, you don't need healing. You're the one you're looking for, darling. You don't need saving, you need reminding. You already are the light. So stop